The following is an encore presentation of stories from the Dooralong Transformation Centre.
Guys, we've got a special guest in the studio this morning, Brock, from the Dooralong Transformation Centre. He's our guest today. Normally you hear Phil in the chair today, but he's out and not exactly what he's doing, not sure what he's doing, fishing or, I don't know, fishing. It could be fishing. He's English, you know, so whatever he's doing, it involves tea. I can tell you that right now. Me, it involves coffee. So, me, you, coffee, Brock, we're here this morning. Welcome, sir.
Morning, Evan.
Excellent. Brock, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well,
how old are you?
Yeah, 38.
38? Where are you from?
Sydney.
Originally?
Yeah, originally from Sydney, yep.
Okay. Upbringing?
Upbringing, yeah, from Arncliffe. Yeah.
Schooled, educated in Sydney?
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So your home that you grew up in, you stable?
Yeah, dysfunctional family.
Dysfunctional family?
Yeah, grew up without a dad, and yeah, my mum's, worked 2 jobs and brought up my sister and myself. Did the best she could.
Gotta love moms.
Yeah, yeah.
Gotta love moms.
Yeah, she's
Backbone
one of
of
a kind.
society, if you ask me. My mom's the same way. So got a lot of love for her. Excellent. So you're currently at Dooralong Transformation Center for what addiction or what got you there?
Ice.
Ice.
Ice,
okay.
yeah.
All right. So now, like most people, I'm pretty sure that there might have been, well, you're 38. Ice. Were there things that led up to ice? I mean, you just didn't start taking ice. There was other things that led to it that you took before ice? Yeah.
Okay,
but before we go that, let's go back to the time before that, before you actually got into that scene. What introduced you to that drug culture? How did you get introduced to it? You didn't find it on the street. Someone gave it to you, or you were at a party. How did it come across your path, basically?
Yeah, just as I said with Mick, just basically hanging out with the wrong crowd.
Yeah.
And just being more of a follower.
How old were you then?
As I was growing up, 15, 14, 15, yeah.
All right. So were you current in school, or?
Got suspended a few times, and I didn't spend a lot of time at school. I was always off and doing the wrong thing, smoking marijuana and. But as soon as I was that legal age, 14, 9 months, I was able to work. I got into the workforce, and then.
What'd you do? What'd you get into?
Removalist.
Removalist. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So, but eventually, drugs took hold of that, and
right.
So I wasn't, early 20s, introduced to another drug, amphetamines, and then. Which took hold of my life, and wasn't able to hold a job out.
No, yeah. So with the constant drug taking, was it escapism, or was it just a party drug? Was it a party thing? Because obviously you had a job, you worked, so you were responsible enough to get to work and earn a paycheck. Was it just the after work social scene of getting involved in things, just doing things socially, or?
At first it was it was all party, and it was all it was fun.
Yeah, because some people take it for different reasons. Some guys take it to just escape reality. They're not exactly happy with where they are, and some people take it just as a social thing, just like social drinking. No, I'll drink, and I'll try that. And some people take it out of curiosity. So, but with you saying that you were hanging out with the wrong crowd from the age of 15, it would have been a social lifestyle thing, but embedded. But at some point along the line, like you said with amphetamines, it would have got hold of you.
Yeah. Like it, as I say, it all started out fun, but as time went on, and the drug had hold of me, it blocked out. It numbed me, and stopped me from escape, escape the real Brock and the real me. So yeah.
At age 15, we all feel so invincible.
Yeah.
Like nothing can, I'm the master of my own domain. I do what I want. I can control everything. And I guess that's the false glamour of it. You start to get into things and you think that, and the more you do and the more you take and the more you go down that rabbit hole, the harder it is to get out. And you wake up one morning and you're so far deep in and you don't know how you got there, and all of a sudden now you're hooked. Now what do you do? So I can relate. Growing up in Los Angeles, I've seen it. I have 5 uncles. Lost him to various addictions and things like that. So no stranger to it. But the safe grounds of Australia, because this is a very nice country, and it is nowhere near Los Angeles. Hearing your story, I grew up with it. People out there hearing it, they're like, oh, shock and awe. But you would have seen it growing up amongst other friends in your circle as well. Probably before you got to this point. Did you see any other guys fall off the grid or get taken by the drug when you were running in that scene?
Yeah. Over the past, say, later on, once the drug had hold of me, just say in the past 10 years, I've had lost a lot of friends. I've lost my partner in addiction, and it's once it's got hold of you, it's takes control of your life, and it's some people, it's just about making that first step, and I was desperate, and I'm desperate for recovery this time, and so.
At what point did you actually begin to see, okay, if I don't do something, this is going to take me too? Because sometimes we see it, but it takes a long time to actually make that decision. At one point, can you go back and look at?
Yeah, I can. Like I've got like a big thing for me now is I've got a son that's 7 and a daughter that's 8, and I had these kids in addiction, and they're crying out for their father. So I realised my son was going through problems, and he's seen a lot of domestic violence, and he sort of that was a big part of me taking the step I have going to Dooralong, and what I've done to my family. It took me to lose all that to go in on my own bat, and took myself there to We're here with Brock from the Dooralong Transformation Center. We heard earlier how you started out hanging out with the wrong crowd at age 14, 15, and progressively started using party drugs, which led to bigger things, led to a full-scale addiction. And I'm looking at this young man today, 38, doesn't look 38, and really, if I ran into you on the street, I wouldn't pick it whatsoever, man. So let's, we heard about the past, Brock. Let's talk about the future. How did you come to Dooralong? How did you get to this stage? Walk us through that. Once I've had a shot at recovery before, and 2008 I entered the bridge program in Sydney. Was that voluntarily, or? Yeah, it was. Yeah. Okay. Yep. And graduated, and I had 18 months clean, and just under 18 months clean, and I guess I stopped doing the suggested things. Fell back in the old habits. Slowly. But I didn't have God in my life. Yeah. Like then, I was very, not open for prayer, not open for, like today, I like to, put my hand up to be prayed for, or but then I wasn't open for it, and I believe I know that God has to be a part of your recovery to remain sober, clean, and I think if you're open for it, if you don't find Him, He'll find you.
Amen.
Yeah, so I'm my belief is growing stronger.
Excellent.
Yeah, so.
And all that's happened since Dooralong?
Dooralong,
okay,
yeah.
so you went to the bridging program, 18 months sober, clean, and then you fell off a little bit. So where did Dooralong enter the picture?
Well, when I ran off the rails, 2009, 2010, my family gave up on me. I lost contact with my kids.
So that's that low point you were talking about. You hit that point where that's just it. So okay. So you reached out to who to get into the Dooralong? Did you know someone that had attended, or?
I took myself back to William Booth in Sydney.
Okay.
And I wasn't open for going up there. They told me that I either go there or they couldn't keep me there. I was only going there to detox really. But I took it on, and I went to Dooralong, and I didn't even plan on staying there. I was only when I got there, all those people and that. I was only hanging around for a week or two, and I was going.
Bit overwhelming, all the churchies running around, hands up, isn't that foreign? I don't want to deal with that.
But it just, as I say, day by day and week by week, it's just now it's a great place to get well, and it's not your average rehab.
No, it's not.
I've seen a few, I've been to a few, and it's not. It is still a resort, I believe. It's like a camp, but it's it's a great place.
Any place you want to come and detox and meet Jesus. So how long you been at Dooralong?
Probably just over 4 months.
So 4 months,
I think,
okay. So you got a little ways to go still.
Oh yeah.
But it's nice that you're enjoying it and you can see the benefits of it. So it makes you stay easier and gives you that drive and hunger to do better. Plus, you got God on your side now.
That's right. Yeah,
you got God working in you. So, what are your hopes? What are your aspects? What do you hope to see, not just at the end of Dooralong, but past that?
I hope to just have like stability, like like I don't want I don't want 18 months. I want to have I don't want to look, the past is in the past, and I just concentrate on trying to look forward, and I'm just I keep it in the day, and I just achieve.
Day by day? Okay. Has reconciliation happened between you and the family yet?
My mum's my best friend. She's one of a kind, and we've got a really good relationship today.
Excellent.
And my kids. My son's. I've been spending a lot of time with him the last couple of weeks, and he's I'm getting their trust back as well, because they've seen me in and out of addiction, and they're very switched on. They know too much.
Yeah.
But yeah, so
Yes, they
Yeah.
grow up quicker these days.
yeah, so
Yeah.
that they're at that age where you know, I can turn it around now and I can be there for them, to where, you know, it's just sort of opened my eyes, you know, last month or two, just to, you know, to how quick they are growing up, and yeah, like I have to step up to the plate and play my part. So
Yeah, good on you, man.
yeah,
Good on you, dude. I mean, I come from a product where, you know, my dad wasn't, he was there, but he didn't know how to be a dad. Not his fault, it's just the way he was raised. He didn't know. So basically, he really didn't have one. And I endeavor to be there for my children too. So I really do take my hat off to dads who do that. You know, and the godly dad should be there. So good on you, man. Well, look, you know, congratulations, man. You know, it's been a rough journey. But you're 38, you're young, dude. You got a whole life ahead of you, and it's, you know, you're in Christ now. The future is bright for you. Just continue to do well at Dooralong, man, and continue to follow his leading, and he'll walk you into whatever he has for you. Could be radio. You got a great voice. Could be. Well, my guest this morning has been Brock from Dooralong Transformation Center. We wish him all the best.
Thanks,
And look, before you leave Dooralong, make sure you come back in, get on there, and give us an update. Let's see where you are then, bro.
no worries. Thank you.
Excellent, excellent.
You've been listening to an encore presentation of the Dooralong stories, which can be heard live every Wednesday at 10 a.m. and repeated at 8 p.m. Sunday and 1 a.m. Wednesday, right here on 94.9 rema.cc.